Alright, last time on D&D, y'all did a bunch of stable shit. Prepped the horses for the next 6 days. Exchanged one of them out for a combat-trained light horse. What else happened?
I spent an hour and a half in traps.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the boxes. And yeah, right. Was there anything else?
Nah, that immediately springs to mind.
Yeah, I can't think of anything either. So, you all were heading back towards the end for the night of day 6? You guys want to talk about anything or anything along the way?
I think we did that at the end of last time, unless anyone has thought of something they want to bring up.
I don't.
Yeah, I think we're good. At least until we, go sit down and have time to actually, deal with shit.
Well, there's a reason why all of that was built.
Clearly. Because that adds, another couple hundred objects to the map.
Yeah, ended up adding, another 400 or 500.
Yeah.
For those who don't
Just
know
gotta
what we're
do more
talking about...
flowers.
Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, it'll be found out in, next, I don't know, 5 minutes.
The priest bottle has been burnt down.
No, why the fuck would... No.
Damn.
However, as you guys approach the priest bottle, it seems like there is nobody around. Even outside.
Is the door locked?
No.
So, I'm going to recommend that I take front here. Unless Taurus wants to do so.
That's a little...
Because things are fucking sketchy right now.
That's a little weird for this establishment. Usually there's a few people outside and whatnot.
And we don't hear anything inside either.
As far as you can tell, there is nobody inside either.
Was there a special event on the pamphlet for the celebrations that we weren't aware of?
On the pamphlets, no, but there is some stuff going on that aren't on those. But I think they would mention if something was going on in here.
I paid for my spot. I'm just gonna go in and take a rest, so I'm gonna walk in.
So Tarus taking the front.
Is everybody else going to follow, or is Tarus
I'll
going
follow
in?
him, yeah.
Anybody else?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No, we're all gonna go into the Fine Sword.
I assume Athos would normally be in front of Unaan, right?
Not necessarily.
Well, in terms of sketchiness, I would assume she's in front.
I don't know, in this case it might be best to take rear guard.
You guys enter the inn. Car is accidentally spinning, because rotation key.
I'm not a singer of blades or a dancer of blades. I don't
Yeah, but
dance
he's walking that way to his room. Fucking Jared falls on his face,
Twice.
knocking Cos with him once.
Goddamn hitboxes. So you guys have entered the inn, and there's signs of no life here at all.
What about on life?
Signs of no life, currently or ever?
Currently.
Okay.
As for signs of unlife, not that you can tell.
All you can tell is you.
It was a big distinction. That's why I wanted to make sure.
So you guys gonna let Tarus walk over to the stairs?
Yeah, and I'm gonna make my way over towards the counter.
Unaan and Athos are making their way towards the counter too, since it's odd.
I'm gonna head towards the back room.
Kaz is gonna most likely follow after... Where'd it go? It's over here.
And just
He's gonna follow he's gonna stick with the Carnum group.
Okay, and just to double check, Tarus, you had a single, right?
Yeah.
Along with...
Wait, no.
No?
I had a double?
Oh, you had a double with Carnum.
Yeah, because I left it open to whoever needed a bed.
Yeah, because they didn't have any singles available, I don't think. No, they did, because Saandip took one.
Yeah, Saandip took a single, and then me and Kaz are together in a double.
So Saandip's the only one with a single?
Yeah.
Yep.
Somewhere there's a recording with a room number for everyone.
Yeah, I was going to enable each room, too. But I was just like, I don't remember what the hell the numbers I gave.
You wouldn't even have to add more objects. You would just fucking right-click the door.
Yep. Alright, well, Tarus is heading up to the second floor then, since that's where the doubles were.
Yep.
And Saandip is following.
Wait.
I'm checking out the back room first.
Ah,
Second floor British or second floor American?
British.
British.
Okay.
Brown for a second.
Ground.
Okay, well, Karn gets over to the counter with the rest of them.
There's no, like, bell or anything, right?
Correct. You guys just, like, normally been there.
Yeah,
When I
I'll
get to the
just
back
make my
room
way
door,
over.
I'll knock on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same over here.
Well, in both cases, you get no response.
Not even, like, a shuffling in the room.
Nope.
Cool.
And I will try and open it.
Saandip is able to open the door on him.
I'm gonna turn around and recommend someone go grab a guard. At least one. So it's like, something's going on here, and I don't know they don't like vigilantes. So someone should go make the guard informed, and if something happens, we're defending ourselves.
Me and Athos will go.
Alright.
I'm going
Marcus?
to take my mace in hand.
Marcus,
Yes.
as you attempt to leave the building, the door does not open.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Upon trying to open it, I turn behind before any of them get too far away and go, so, door doesn't open.
Oh, fantastic. Is it jammed?
Which skill would I use for that, Kel? To examine if the door is in some form or way stuck.
We call it detect magic.
You asked if it was jammed, so Unaan's first reaction is to see if it's physically actually jammed and not magically.
That's fair.
Well, knowledge engineering would work for that, honestly. But you don't have that. Intelligence?
I mean, I don't technically have a rank in it, but it is a class skill.
knowledge
That's-
engineering then.
Oh, is it?
For Unaan, yeah, all kind of like I think
Oh.
Noah's class, all knowledges are technically class skills. Knowledge dungeoneering would be 18.
Engineering, not dungeoneering.
Engineering would be 18.
So
I don't-
dungeoneering would also be 18?
Yeah. Everything but Arcana and Planes is the same, no matter what.
Okay.
So is this some kind of ghost or something?
Or as Unaan is able to tell, the door is not jammed.
Alright, I guess hand on armor and eyes shine brightly. Do I see any magic? Detect magic.
There does indeed appear to be some form of magic being used, but it is way too powerful for you to be able to tell what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I yell back over to, or I guess I don't yell, he walked over. I look over at him and go, I can't see any jam, but it definitely looks like there's something magical going on. Well, past my current knowledge.
I'm gonna, turn around and yell, Taurus, Saandip, make sure you're watching your ass. Something's up.
I heard.
And then I'm gonna check the window. Does it actually look outside, or are we, like, in some weird fucking pocket dimension?
You can look outside. You see the town.
Okay.
Before you try it, if you scream for help, nobody comes.
That
Nobody
wasn't
here
going
uses
to be my first instinct.
If you try to climb out the window, you can't.
I was going to break the window, but breaks too.
But can I pray?
You would
No,
be able to
Paula.
break the window, Lamb, but you would not be able to get out of the window.
Interesting.
You would then owe
But-
damages
but
for the
Cal-
window.
Can I pray, like in Earthbound and Mother?
I said no, Paula. I'm gonna make my way back over here and go through.
Well,
Go
at
through
this
this door.
point, then, Unaan's gonna do what Taurus was kinda doing, and gonna go to another floor and check out another floor. Taurus, I know, is gonna go actually just sleep, but now it's investigation time.
I pull out my
It
blade and
seems we've
chop
got a
at the
mystery
chair.
on our hands.
Anything seem unusual in the back room?
Is anything gonna prevent me from going up the stairs?
No. Also, no. To you, Jared. There seems to be a storeroom with a bunch of barrels and stuff. Seems to be just kind of where most of the bulk is kept.
God's wait.
Cause wait, Yes.
Did-
Okay, cool.
Wait for someone else. I'll go with you, but first, I want to try and chop at this chair.
Indeed. Wait, what?
Take
What
up
are
a
you
short
doing?
sword, and I want to hit the chair with it.
I wouldn't recommend that. It's... I don't know, he's saying it as that happens.
Well, you have damaged the chair, no?
Okay.
I'd like to deal sneak attack damage on the chair, please, considering I am behind it.
He doesn't have attack dice.
That's not how that works.
I'm gonna check in this room for like trapdoors leading down. So I'm gonna be checking like under the tables. If possible, I'm gonna move the barrels like over here.
Move stuff around, and Carnum finds no secret doors. If this place has a basement, it does not exist within the building.
Is there a panic button underneath the bar?
Have you tried waypointing it? Wait. No, there is no panic button.
I'm nothing. No. We both.
I'm
not
going to
struggling
cast
do this.
guidance on myself.
Okay, what does that do?
Allows +1 on the next attack or skill check, I think. Attack
so.
saving throw or skill check. Lasts a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the other half of the save, which is resistance, which you get a +1 on. I think a save, which I don't scoff at. Both are good things early in the game,
Resistance? Resistance is +1 to all 3 saves, I think.
or all 3. Well, right, but I think it's a one-time use.
I don't think so. I just don't think it lasts a long time.
Oh yeah, no, you're
Then
right.
again, that doesn't matter.
It says saves, plural. Oh, it lasts a minute. It's not bad.
Oh no, not at all. But
Yeah, this one does the saves, but you can only use it for 1 roll.
Before they come up the stairs, I mean, I guess since they're on the stairs, they can see Unaan standing there, but Athos is going to knock on the door on the 2nd floor. And then when and if no one responds, she's going to try opening said door.
Nobody responds. Upon opening it, the room is empty. Well, outside of the furniture that would be in it.
Right. She's going to leave the door open and say, like, peek her head in, look, turn around and say clear and move on to this one. So just as they're coming up the stairs, they would see Unaan going around the corner, I suppose, then, by this point. And she's just going to do the same. We're going to... Basically, Athos is my bomb defusal bot, and she's opening each door to look in the room and make sure there's no, like, perps or magical traps or anything. As he just stays back and goes, so how's that door?
and I'm gonna check this other storage room for trapdoors.
There are none, Carnum, and Athos is unable to open up that door. It appears to be locked.
Alright, she tells me it appears locked. And then at this point, I suppose that's when Taurus gets up the door and... Up the door? Huh. Up the stairs along with Kaz, and Unaan looks and goes, this room was clear. Athos says that room is locked. Let's try the next one, Athos, and moving forward.
Oh, Athos is open up.
Before you continue on, don't you find that a little funny? Why is that door locked?
It could have just been locked. Maybe there was someone in there and they teleported away and the door stayed locked.
Which room is my room?
I haven't decided.
Not that one.
It'd be funny
I know
if it was
our-
that one.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
know
was...
already which ones.
Well, I mean, to be fair, yes, that is Saandip's.
Hmm?
Okay.
Like, I initially thought about making that Saandip's, and then like, you know what, I'm gonna have the door locked.
Okay.
It still have to be Saandip's.
So then I guess at that moment would be when Jared walks up and Kaz is asking about the door, and I say maybe the person teleported away so he can hear us talking about his room.
Or maybe he's right behind you. Let me try using my key.
Oh, is it your room?
As he uses the key, Athos is going to try that next door as well.
Yeah, rooms have been marked now on the doors. Saandip uses his key and it opens. Inside, there is nothing but Saandip's belongings if he left any behind, along with the furniture.
Fire truck.
Come again?
Yeah. Come
When
in.
when you said furniture, like my music kicked up for a second, and it sounded like you said fire truck, along with fire truck. What?
Athos is able to open up that door, by the way, and there is nothing inside.
Alright, she tells everyone the information.
What is Saandip doing? That was being at the dresser.
Grabbing my javelin that I left behind.
Karm is specifically watching behind us.
So Marcus, your hand looks fucking pink in this lighting.
Yeah,
purple?
so does Unaan and Athos.
Yeah. Good old red lighting. You can blame medieval era torches of being red.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna grab my standard net.
Fucking
Okay.
net.
Anyway, as you can assume, she's gonna try these next two doors over here as well.
Well, she tries both of those doors, and they both appear to be locked.
Okay, same thing. She informs everyone these appear to be locked.
And none of us have the keys to those, right?
No. Culp said
So,
our rooms are finally marked now.
I know. I'm asking that in character.
Oh! My bad. In that case, then, Unaan goes, well, that's not my room.
So, do we really want to check those?
Considering no one's here and things are abnormal, probably.
That's one for yes.
I mean, we can, but I'm not really a lock picker.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, it would almost be whatever's happening. The people fled to their rooms and locked it.
If Athos was to listen out the door, she would hear nothing inside.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're knocking on the doors.
As Kaz says that, Athos looks in his direction and goes, there is no noise. There's definitely no one in there. If there is, they're probably dead.
Or hiding.
Or dead.
Look, just give me yeses and nos. We have one for yes. Unaan, were you a yes? I know you're
Yeah,
kind of
I'll
dubious.
be a yes if you're able to open them. I don't want to break
Kaz?
the doors down, but...
Kaz?
I'll take a yes.
Saandip, it's kind of decided at this point, but do you have any problems with that?
Do we want to test their security level and see if any of our keys work?
I think you're the only one with a single room key, so if you want to try.
Saandip's key does
Don't
not
worry,
work.
your room is locked. But everyone has the same key.
It doesn't work.
No.
Okay,
no.
I got a funny story about that. So at my last job, I had a locker key, and I've had that locker forever, never used it. And one day I was just messing around, like a couple years later, and found out the same locker key worked for 2 of the other lockers.
Nice.
I could easily explain that away if I saw the key.
It's just a cheapy lock, but still.
So, if anyone has problems with things of dubious legality, look away now. He's gonna try to pick open this door.
I mean, you're not breaking into steal, so
Take
it's not...
shit, but still dubious legality.
Eh.
Skill's a skill.
I
Depends
was
on how
gonna
you
say-
use it.
In this situation, it's just a skill. It's only
I-
dubious when it's for ill purposes.
No, then it's explicitly illegal. It's dubious because we're not going in there to break into shit, but we're still not doing something legally.
You're still invading personal private property, technically.
Yes, thank you.
Skyrim guards would still try and arrest you.
Damn
yeah,
chicken.
but then you just pay them off.
Or, remind them that you're the fucking Thane.
Well, you gotta become the Thane first.
Or you
You don't
spend
just
3
murder your
hours
way to
killing off
fame?
the guards as they infinitely fucking spawn.
Hey, gotta get
That
that
too.
one-handed up somehow. But, yeah, I'm gonna pick that lock.
Okay, what
With
do you get on the roll?
a 24.
Unfortunately, the door does not seem to open.
Really? Alright. That one's a bit sturdier than I was expecting. Excuse me.
Shall we move on then?
As you guys are talking and waiting, you guys hear sounds from the second floor.
I definitely say we should move on.
Yeah, I'll cover rear. Just give me a sec for this one. With a 17! God damn it.
The door clicks, but will not open.
That's a good sign. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my lockpick back and leave that alone. I'm gonna keep an eye on that door as we're going up, as I'm rounding the corner.
Okay.
The door was a mimic.
Considering the stairs are only for one person, I suppose we should have ourselves in walking order. What are you doing in the back, Mr. fucking Punchy Punch?
I
Man.
said I was gonna take the rear guard because I was picking the
know.
door on the lock.
Yeah.
That is the
He's
player
guarding
giving,
the squishies, and I appreciate him.
That is the player giving another player just shit of, come on now.
He's guarding a squishy. I have 12 hit points, listen.
I have a
I
lot.
mean, I have 13. Hey, you have pretty good
Ah.
fucking HP for a fucking caster. Like, 12
Is it
is
12?
not bad.
No, it's not 12, it's 9. I have 9 HP.
Okay. What's your armor class? Like 4?
I don't want to say it. It's a fucking 12.
Are you guys trying to move quietly up the stairs, by the way?
As we start going up, Aethys suggests, perhaps we should be quiet.
I mean, you're lugging around a large suit of armor. Is that possible?
That's why she said it. She's not armor, by the way. She just looks like armor.
I mean, I wouldn't know the difference.
Unaan's explained it.
Has he?
Yeah.
He has. I
Keep in
don't
mind,
remember if
Carnum-
Carnum's been there.
I don't think he was. And also keep in mind, Carnum isn't exactly the most magically literate.
In terms of quietness, though, Kelb, Aethys got a 15? Wait.
On stealth?
12. My bad. No. Yeah, 12. And I got a 12 as well.
I got a 28.
Crazily enough, Kelb.
I got a
Aethys-
10!
Aethys is more stealthy than me.
I got a 10 on a nat 1. I'm walking
got it.
backwards up the stairs and fucking trip.
That makes me sad, Kelb. Or, it makes me sad, Liam, because I got a 12 on a 10. I got an average roll and still didn't, like, compete against you.
I got a 19 for luck.
I got a 10.
I mean, I have a +9.
I
still,
got-
So.
Same.
Let's fucking go, an 18. Is there any adds to that?
Stealth.
Stuff? I got nothing.
You got your dex.
That's a 19.
That's still more.
+1 is more than +0.
+0 is better than nothing, okay? You can't actually get him up. I tried. Apparently that
He's
section
up.
of the stairs doesn't exist.
Blame the person that made the model.
Yeah. Couldn't just make a fucking ramp and then just make it look like stairs.
Well, as you guys are trying to quietly go up the stairs, some of you doing better than others, some scurrying can be heard.
I feel like a ramp would be harder to place our characters on.
I don't know.
I mean, it's obvious what it is. It's just 2 squares. Rectangles, whatever. An issue with the ramp, though, there, Lamb, is kind of like the triangle piece of the base of the space game. Pieces don't stay on it, they just fall off. And Tabletop, as we've seen, has some weird fucking physics, like pieces fusing together and then
Or
breakdancing.
flipping upside down and then, yeah.
Nevertheless, well, I guess that's our stealthy attempt at trying to go up the stairs, Kelb, so...
Already dead? We move it over.
This is not the right song.
I didn't expect all of you to fit. Well, Tarus gets to the top of the stairs and sees a hallway of the second floor with the back of the storage room wall to his right.
Can you guys hear me?
No,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
just testing.
can't hear you, Tate. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh my god, we're fighting a Pokemon.
The one named Muck.
Oh. I didn't even notice that. Randomly generated names.
As I get to the top of the stairs, I'm gonna look forward and around to see if there's any threats, and if not, continue to the corner.
There was none. I assume Athos and Unaan are coming up the stairs right behind him,
Yep.
along with the rest of you.
Once I fucking get up off my ass.
Unaan and Athos are going that way.
Yeah. As Taurus is going that way, just very quietly on his shoulder, Athos taps him and Taurus and goes, "We'll flank."
Got it.
As you guys are moving about, some moans can be heard from the storage room.
I'm gonna move up to where I can peer around the corner, look down the whole hallway. And
Oh,
Tim
landmine.
exploded.
Yep, apparently so. Tarus looks around the corner and sees an empty hallway.
Save for a little bit of Athos poking out.
Motherfucker.
Yes, besides a little bit of Athos. As I swear Athos name changes a lot.
It does. It really does.
Aphids?
Like, I've noticed it while editing session 3. I think it changed between pronunciations like 4 or 5 times.
That's actually the majesty of the Aasimar from the Positive Plane. They don't have one enunciation. All names have like 4 enunciations. Wow. That word
Except
would
for
come
royalty. Royalty has 12.
No.
And don't forget about all the apostrophes in those.
Anyway,
lives.
before the 4 of us keep moving forward, Tate, Lamb, you guys want to move your... Well, Lamb's not here, but Tate, you want to move your piece? Lamb, do you want to go to the left or the right? The left has 3 people, the right has 2.
I'll cover cause. That's the last thing I saw earlier.
He's going with son. Or not.
Tate.
Make up your fucking mind.
Carmen's going
Tate.
with you, so pick a side. Okay.
I'm gonna go this side.
Arden's going right then. With Unaan and Athos. Steve Rattad.
I'm so bitch.
So
Don't worry,
we're in the
eventually-
storage room.
Eventually, Unaan will probably convert into like an Unaan for people.
We're just gonna start calling him Onion.
Anyway, once getting there, Athos is gonna look down at Taurus and
Wave.
point at the door across from him.
I nod.
Are you still trying to be sneaky there, Taurus?
Yes, I rolled a fucking 28.
Okay, I'm back.
These are 5-foot squares, by the way.
Yep,
Figured.
just measuring distance for spells if I need to back them up.
So at this point, I'm gonna try and wiggle the handle to see if it's locked or not.
Well, right before you do that, Karnum, Kaz, Unaan, and maybe Athos can hear some mumbling coming from the room to the right.
Oh, Carnum, that's your room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go, God damn it, I'm gonna be so pissed if they took my spoon.
Karnum, would you like to roll perception?
You fucking kidding me? 15.
You made it exactly on the DC I was thinking.
Nice.
The mumbling that you hear coming from the other side of the wall definitely states your name and something about necromancy.
Oh, fucking... Oh, great, they're mad at me. They're mad I interrupted their contest with a guard.
Yes, they are. And it took them a few days to figure out who the hell reported them.
I'm just not gonna mention that right now. That's probably not the best time.
As Taurus goes up to that door, now Athos is going to go to this door. In terms of being quiet, oh my god, she got a nat 20,
And I'm gonna be moving
which makes
over.
that 25.
And I'm gonna move over there with a...
As you said that, when you said that, the music I'm listening to, it did a horror jump scare music sound.
with a 17.
Yeah, but is she the monster?
Turns out the aliens are inside her the whole time.
Starship Troopers 2 or 3?
Also,
Cos got a
Tarus,
7.
as you jiggle the doorknob handle thing, whatever the hell it is, you can definitely hear some moaning inside, moving closer to the door.
Yeah, I'm over here, by the way, opening the door.
Yeah,
Since we know something's inside.
Cardum is unable to be stealth, by the way, so he obviously hears someone back up in the room, like preparing.
Right. Am I able to get Eth's attention, or at least Unaan's?
I mean, yeah.
So I'm going to point my arm at Athos and sweep it like towards the wall that I'm next to.
Towards which wall?
Over here. So I'm trying to tell her to back off from the door. We already know there's someone in here, so we should deal with what we know before we deal with too much else. That would be Cardum's thinking. And then, if no one else has anything they want to do immediately, then it's Cardum's just going to do a kind of a 3-2-1 and then pull the door open kind of thing.
I see you preparing to open the door with Aethys, and I am going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
I am also preemptively casting Mage Armor onto Aethys.
So yeah, once I see people are done doing their casting, it's just going to be 3. I'm doing this with
I'm
one hand,
preemptively
by the
casting
way.
Mage Armor on myself.
After seeing Unaan do it. Gonna do a 3-2-1, then open the door.
Of course, Kaz's hand is literally just going up and doing the exact same motion he did during his presentation.
Yeah, this is when you find out Unaan was just fucking around Tate, because he literally just like taps Aethys and Mage Armor's cast. Like, yeah, no,
No,
I'm not
Kaz does
showy.
all of his spells with style.
It's for realies this time.
Right. Showmanship is when he's trying to put on a show and wow people and maybe make them want to be a part of his sister's company. Battle time is, oh fuck no, quickest, easiest way. Nevertheless,
Yeah, Kaz still does it with style. With a flick of his wrist.
So Tim, are you doing like a countdown thing to attack?
Yeah, I'm using my hand for it. So like, I'm not making a whole bunch of noise giving you guys away, but I'm trying to make it obvious enough that you guys can actually like fucking see my hands.
before it all begins, then Unaan's gonna wave Kaz to get up here so that he can cast spells as well.
So he can actually do something.
Tate.
Kaz is gonna do that.
Like here, or over here, somewhere where you can easily help.
Or back here.
If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna kind of try and sweep you over here.
Okay.
Granted, that puts you in a corner, but it puts you in a corner I can actually potentially protect you in.
Jared, is Saandip where he's gonna be?
Yeah.
Alright, cool, but it looks like our one round of setup is done. So, I'm guessing it kicks off as soon as Karnam kicks in the door. And Taurus, I'm guessing, is doing the same with the other door?
Mm-hmm. Adamantine mace in one hand, door in the other, slam open door, hit thing if close.
Alright, well, I'm going to say this now, and it's too late to do this at this point. I'm surprised none of you guys looked underneath the door.
I didn't know there would have been a crack.
I didn't know there were college dorm room doors.
I didn't
did you
know
guys
there were public bathroom doors.
Did you guys forget the fact that Unaan tried to wake up Karnam by a mage hand underneath the door, and I said there was plenty of a gap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
That was like, what, a month and
didn't
a half
forget,
ago?
it was just- I didn't forget, personally, Kelb. Unaan's thought process is, they might be aiming at the bottom of the door. That's why he very specifically was avoiding standing in front of doors.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I'm
My
trying to pull
guys-
open the door from where I am.
Yeah, my guy's not standing directly in front of the door either.
I guess actually before during the whole movement and Kaz taking the time, Unaan's just gonna look at Karnam and again whisper to him. Should we try diplomacy first? Maybe we can talk it out.
I'm just gonna look at him and go, no. Bad plan.
With that face of, like, I kind of know what's going on, but I don't want to say.
Yes. Of, we can talk about it later, but just trust me on this.
I'm really glad I dumbed down this creature.
No kidding.
It would have one-shot Noah otherwise.
The mummy? Yeah, I know. They're somewhat bullshit, depending on which edition.
Well, their attack is a 1d8 plus 10, plus Mummy Rod.
What the fuck?
Yep.
They're CR5.
Mummy Rot's really nasty, too.
Yeah. They don't have it in this particular dumbed-down version. That's why they're marked as imperfect mummies.
This is what you prevented.
Oh, and they also have a plus 14 to their attack roll.
Hey Tim, remember when Martin got his ass handed to him trying to fight a mummy?
Yes!
And
And
with
then he
one
had the
hit
fucking
point.
orc happen, yeah. The orc camp. Fucking god, that was a day.
Yeah, mummies are really, really dangerous.
That mummy just swing its hand.
Yeah, I told it to. I was curious what its animations were.
Oh, I'm kind of sad we can't actually open the doors.
I mean, there was an open door model, but I would have had to do something to make that work, and
Oh,
I did not have enough time.
That's fine. I'm just like, I'm disappointed that the doors don't naturally have an open animation.
Yeah.
Or at least an open state.
To be fair, these walls aren't normal walls either. I had to make
Are
a
they
texture for it.
Oh. It's a
There
good
was no
texture.
wood walls, only stone and some other types, but not wood.
It's a good texture.
Thanks, I found it online.
Free assets, man. There's a lot of them.
I just found the texture. I modified the actual diffuse image and just put the wood on it and like, okay, it fits. It's a work game. Yes. Anyway, Cardin was about to count down.
Yeah, counting down and opening the door from where he is.
Do you want to roll our initiative before the countdown finishes?
I mean, you can certainly roll your initiative now, but I'm going to say that they're going to get an attack on you because no one looked underneath the door to know where the hell they are.
Got it.
So, I mean, yeah, you guys know they're in there, but you don't know where, so you can't, like, protect yourself easily against them.
I mean, I'm not in the doorway.
Yeah, but your hand is still is, and
Is it?
I rolled a 93% on even
Wait,
partial
how's
cover.
my hand still in the doorway? My
Because
hand should be blocked by the door.
says the door necessarily opens the way the model is.
I mean, that's what I was kind of assuming. Or else I would have been on the side Athos is.
You guys can switch sides if you want.
But yeah, that was kind of what I was intending to do, is use the door as a shield.
There, I even flipped the door.
Well, so before that then, Tate, do you want Kaz right there, or are you fine with Kaz being where Unaan is at?
Yeah, finalize you guys' positions.
And then
With new
me there.
information. So he's essentially asking if you want to do a swap.
Right, swap positions. Because that one can protect as long as you have ranges, spells, or ranged weapons more than 25, well, equal to or more than 25 feet. Then you can shoot the door where Taurus is at. That door is 25 feet away. The primary reason why I say that was I needed to be next to Aethys for mage armor, and then pretty much anything else for now. So
Good question. Is it well lit?
The hallway?
Everything, I would assume
Yeah,
so.
just kind of like hallway and rooms.
Yeah, what you see is how it's lit.
Okay.
That was not for the purposes of making shit seeable in dark. This is how it's lit.
I think I should be good right there then. Just in case.
Well, the only other word of warning I'll give you guys is use tactics and the terrain to your advantage. Don't be afraid to retreat.
I'll retreat as much as possible. Door's stuck.
Then we just build a chair barricade.
Well, then we just use a doorway as a throttle.
Well, go ahead and kick it off there, Karnam.
Yeah, opening the door.
Alright, Cardinal opens up the door and immediately hears just one word yelled really loudly by some sort of male. saying die, as he casts not one, but 2 acid bolts off in that direction. One misses as it hits the Unaan and causes room door. The other one ends up hitting Carnum for a total of 5 damage. That is acid.
Alright. Wait, he's hitting me with total cover?
Partial.
How do I have partial cover? I'm using the door as a shield.
You have to open it somehow.
Yeah, you know how I open it? I go
Does the
here
door
and then
swing
move
in
as I'm
or
opening
out?
it.
I think there might be a miscommunication on the door here. Does it swing into the hallway or into the room?
Into the room.
Okay, that's fine. Never mind then.
All of these doors will swing into the room.
I figured out what Lamb was saying, but I was like, oh, I think I know what's going on here. Anyway, did you want initiatives now?
What was Tarus opening up his door as that was happening?
Yes. So opening up the door by grabbing it with left hand, pushing open, and walking into it with my mace not up but below me to swing up at anything.
Does a 20 hit your AC?
On the mark.
Alright, well, as you open up the door, a mummy leaps at you, granted imperfect, and ends up hitting you for 4 damage. It's Max.
How long do you think it's been since I've casted guidance?
At 6 seconds. Oh, right, did you cast that downstairs?
He casted that on the ground floor. Considering how long it took everyone to get up and through that, it's probably been about 3 minutes. 4 minutes easily.
Okay.
And yes, initiative now.
Marcus.
Yep. Unaan is at 17, and Athos got natural 20, so 21.
I have a 23.
Date.
Babe.
Hello?
Hello.
I don't know why I'm muted. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Check your hotkeys when you have a sec.
Yeah, I did. Anyway, what are we doing?
Initiative.
14.
Jared.
22.
17.
Who has higher dex? Unaan or Tarus?
Dex. Unaan's got 15.
17.
Just double checking really quick, that was the only
13?
tie. Oh, technically one other tie, but it's NPC related. Oh, okay. Alright, the turn order is going to start with Carnum. Then it's going to go Ellis, Glass. I don't know how the fuck to say his name. Saandip, Athos, Muck, Pipe, Tarus, Unaan, Kaz, Mummy 3, Mummy 4, Mummy 1, and Mummy 2. And yes, they have all entered combat at this point, though some of them have to actually move towards you guys.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna dash because I don't really have much other choice. And I can't take total defense. That's 4 round action, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You can take defensive stance.
Yeah, I was going to say fighting defensively, and that's like, what, a +2?
+2 and -4 to hit.
Well, I mean, I'm not really attacking much, so it's Ellis's turn.
Of which he pulls out his dagger and attempts to stab you. Also muttering that you've ruined his reward. Does a 15 hit your AC?
It does not.
Well, he takes a stab with the dagger and misses. I don't know why I have Marcus first instead of Saandip. Jared, you rolled a 22, right? Make sure I didn't type it.
Yes.
Wrong. Okay.
No, never mind. I was about to say something, but I was like, wait, no.
Okay, Saandip, you're up.
Well, since I can't really see anything yet, I am going to cast another spell.
You can see the
Divine
mummy in the
Favor.
doorway. That
Oh,
Tarus.
I can't see that one. I'm going to do a knowledge check to see if I know about Cure Light Wounds and undead creatures.
Okay.
16.
You are aware that healing hurts the undead.
So is the mummy in the doorway? So that I could attack it from like here?
Technically, yes, since it leaped at Tarus.
And it didn't hit him, right?
It did.
Oh, it did? Okay, then I will cast Shield of Faith on you as well.
Oh, what's that do?
+2 deflection to AC.
Okay. Also keep in mind, if you're within 10 feet of me, you get a +1 deflection bonus to AC.
Does that include yourself?
Yes, that includes myself.
Seriously?
Yes.
That's fucking amazing.
And keep in mind that
What's
those
that from?
bonuses do not stack then. What Jared just gave you.
So the highest would apply.
Yep. So you only got a +2 instead of +3.
And Tim, at later levels it becomes longer range and more AC.
What the fuck?
The War Warder is supposed to be the center of the battle.
It's like the fucking dragon shaman.
Is that all Saandip's doing?
Yeah.